Hi, today is the 21st of September, and let us look at the Nifty, what has been happening. Now, this is an important uh, concept of trend lines. I believe since the time I've been following trend lines for quite some time now, that trend lines are one of the most important technical aspects of the market, and they help you in staying with the trend time and time again. Now, here the Nifty was rising from the March lows. You can see that it was rising and it was continuously taking support at this trend line. And whenever we used to think that this is a downtrend which is happening, we used to comment that this trend line needs to give way for confirmation. And that never came. It did not come here, it did not come here, it did not come here, and neither here. Finally, when this trend line was broken here, I had right away commented that this is an important technical event which is happening, which is taking place. And you can see that this trend line was then retested from the bottom twice before peeling off to the downside. So in the last analysis of Nifty, which we posted about almost 8 to 10 days back, we were somewhere here. And we had postulated three different wave counts which could be playing out. Now, people were saying that since you don't know what is happening, what is the point? That is not the point. The point is that you have to mentally make a list of scenarios which can be happening and position yourself accordingly as the price action takes you forward. So, if you remember the last time we had uh, thought that either if in a bullish wave count, this could be a fourth wave and this could be a series of one and twos to the upside. In that case, it should have really moved to the upside pretty fast with increasing momentum. Or in a bearish wave count, we had different scenarios, but basically considering that this was the first wave down and then a second and a third wave was coming. So today's price action has clarified completely what has been happening. And one more thing, let me show you another thing. And this was another trend line, which was an interesting one, which was following this uptrend. And then once this trend line is broken, the Nifty, if you remember, popped up on Friday and it tested this trend line and then it crashed to the downside. So this trend line again was an important part of the whole process. So now what is our wave count as of now? So we are going with ending diagonal wave 1 or A, sorry, a leading diagonal wave 1 or 3 A, and a B, C, there's a wave 2 or B, and another impulse to the downside has started for wave C or wave 3. The momentum in this impulse is increasing, and if this wave count is right, we will see further accelerated selling as the days go by in the next few days. So what are our targets? So the minimum target would be somewhere around 11,000 on the Nifty. But if it goes through this target with force, then we would be looking somewhere around 10,650 or maybe around this low, which is about 10,900. But certainly we are looking to the downside and we are playing it on the short side as of now. So that was about the Nifty. If you remember yesterday, I had commented that we should be very careful in Bank Nifty, and Bank Nifty really came down pretty strongly. And now it is testing multi time frame support here at around these levels, which is almost 20,900 or maybe 21,000. So once this support goes, then we will have a free fall in Bank Nifty as well. So it was good that I could warn you much in advance about this. Similarly, you will see that the FMCG index has also broken down. See this huge drop in the FMCG index, much more than the Bank Nifty. So this also worked out quite nicely, and now we are going on with the a double zigzag correction, this being a WX, and we are going with a Y count to the downside. And finally, this is HDFC. This I had actually warned you almost 8 to 10 days back that this was on the verge of a breakdown, and that breakdown has taken place, and it's going to the downside, and we are short on HDFC as well. So that was all about the markets today. And yeah, one more thing, very interesting. Hold on. There are a lot of studies by market technician by the name of Paul Montgomery, and Paul Montgomery suggests that the equinoxes have important turning points in markets. And you can see here that Nifty turned around on March 23rd, and March 20th was the spring equinox. And then it went on all the way till what time? Till the autumn equinox, which is September 22, which is tomorrow. So, if this theory is right, this dates actually would probably uh, pinpoint important turns in the market. So let us see if it works this time as well, and markets go on a downtrend from this period of time. So the autumn equinox and the spring equinox have actually been marking important turns in the market most of the times. Look him up, Paul Montgomery. So that's all for today. Bye bye and take care.